It seems my guess is wrong. It's not Cup 10, it is Cup 11. Well, we're going to be tidying up, trying to get all these squares to look a little neater. And we're going after the shell one, so let's go with the shell guy himself, Koopa Troopa. And our special vehicle customization thing is the wooden wheels. They do look nice on the Master Cycle, though I don't know, I like the Streetle. And the plane glider, why not? So we finished this top row. Finally, let's head over to the old courses. We've got Moo Moo Medals from the Wii, Mario Circuit from the Game Boy, Cheep Cheep from the DS, and Toad's Turnpike from the N64. None of these are courses that I'm too familiar with. I know Toad's Turnpike, but like all of them are just like from a different system really, and none of them actually wanted with the GameCube, so I'm not as knowledgeable on these as I would. No. But Moo Moo Meadows is a nice, looks like a relaxing one, as long as you don't hit cows. Though there's also coins in the windmill, which means there's a bit of a flying part to it. Should be interesting. The first race. Oh, we blew out, so we got nothing. Wow, the Streetle is actually moving pretty quick, it feels like. I don't know if that's just because I miraculously got a good combination, or wood wheels are going to be really bad for like control purposes, but at 100cc shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, that's a nice little cut there. There are better cuts for sure, shortcuts, but that's just what we needed then. So we head off here, and here's our little bit of fun we can get. We can also jump off of all of the moles. They're digging little tunnels. We can jump off of their paths as we need to. I'm a little surprised they don't give a time anymore. At least I haven't been seeing it. But I wasn't really thinking about it until just now that I don't remember seeing any time in this course. So it's not like we can tell at a glance that, hey, this course took us like 4 minutes. Maybe you could time trial, that better be the case. But short of that, I don't think there is a spot. We're gonna drop down and get this guy too. Bunch of little boosts, gets us a little more distance. Looks like Pink Gold Peach is the one we're gonna be worrying about because they are chasing right behind us and have a decent pace. So, avoiding these cow crossings. Did they get rid of the fake item box item? Now I'm thinking about it, I don't remember seeing any, and that would be one of those things that you run into a lot in first as well. Because it's not the best directly attacking item, and a race without incident. Almost got that sentence said before we got struck by lightning. We're headed into the next race. Which is Mario Circuit, which has this cool little feature where they actually can lift up a portion of the track. Which is pretty awesome, but it is a great way to show off the, I'm gonna say third dimension karting, but I don't even know if I necessarily mean that. The anti-gravity there, that'll work. Get a nice little double boost there. And we can sneak past Peach now. Or we could try, but we drove right into the sand. And as golf has shown us, sand slows us down a lot. I hate in any game where you golf, if there is sand, I will find it and I will stay there for for at least 5 swings just to just to prove that the sand has done its job and stopped me. But I guess the only real golf one that I've played recently would be Monkey Ball 2. Which, once again, is a pretty old one. It's for the GameCube. But that one had a bunch of little fun mini games. I never did the story. I couldn't do the puzzles. I didn't have the dexterity for it. But like, there's targets that you just kind of glide down onto. Boxing matches. It was a little great party game because it's just so many different ways you could verse each other. I think bowling was my dad's favorite. We played that a lot. It's a good game. I gotta play it again soon. I think I still have it kicking around. I don't know if that happened to go with my brother when we moved out, but I gotta take a look for it later. Any case, it's a pretty standard one. It just is the first Mario course again, just with a little less turns. That's all it really feels like. And we're gonna get beaten up by shells. I guess the game is mad that we were talking about. Wow, shell, lightning. Like, we are thoroughly destroyed there, but we got the items, so we have a good chance. Alright, boost and blast the horn as we go through the finish line for another first. But yeah, I guess the game was mad that we were talking about another game. My apologies, but I'm excited for other things as well. For example, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I never beat the first one. I never beat X. But I feel like I want to try to beat this one, and it's still pretty new, so I'm probably going to be playing it just in the off time between videos and that, because it's a big game, I've heard. So I'm looking forward to it. If it's anything like the other Xenoblades, it'll be great. And if it's not, well, I'm sure it'll be great anyways. I enjoyed X a lot. Like, within the first week I had it, I think I probably played 50 hours. It just happened to land during my, I think it was holiday from school, and I had time off of work all in the same gap. So it just was, okay, I'm gonna play this pretty consistently. I think I did like a file with 30 hours, and then went, okay, now that I understand this, what happens if I do this? And restarted, changed up my strategy and all that, and basically made it to where I was, in fact, a little further than that, from my 30-hour file in like 10. And that included all the exploration, so I was a little upset there. I'm like, wow, I was really just kind of messing around as I played it the first time. But I mean, still haven't beaten it. I'm probably only about 40 or 50 hours in, and I think just entering the second main region, like the forest. Exploring, I've already been to the big fiery rain area because, well, I wanted to see what I could do, and you can basically place teleporters, and that's always nice for later in the game. And holy, okay, I get the picture. We can't talk about other games. And Yoshi's like, yep, Yoshi. So we're gonna boost ahead. I know it said that it was from the like, I think this one was from the DS gun, but it's giving me so much deja vu for Delfino Isle, I think it is. Because there's not this part, but like, you cross the water, and then there was paths to the left you could actually jump across and all that stuff. And there was these random like cataclysms, I think it was, on the beach. We don't have those, so I guess I can say it's a little easier. But still, it looks pretty cool. Though that lighthouse makes me think of what, Sonic Advance? Oh, that one had so many glitches into it. You make some of the loop-de-loops, and if you run them even perfectly accurately, you can do the same thing, and half the time you'll fall through the ground. I guess it's just the game couldn't cope with the speed that Sonic was supposed to have and allowed you to clip through things really easy. It was a fun game as well. A lot of games from the GameCube era, for sure, I spent so much time on. But I don't know, I'm getting back into newer games now. Yeah, back into older games. All those two, I guess. I'm playing through Okami. That's pretty fun. I'm probably gonna finish. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it soon, but now. But it's a fun game and it's a big game. So trying to 100% it as you do your first run is a bit of a big challenge, I guess. I don't know, because they haven't really locked me out of anywhere. So like if I've missed anything, I can always run back and get it, and I know I've missed a lot. I think the biggest issue was fishing, now that one of the fisher guys is gone. But they just moved all those fish and they put them in the next area as well. So I don't feel too bad. Drive through some Toad Turnpike. It's another 8. They use a lot of 8s in this one. I think even like the Mario's initial one is a big 8, though it's like a Mobius strip 8, but still, an 8. Iggy's glasses. I don't know why those made me think of Odyssey. The two eyes just... Here, next time we pass one of the Iggy carts, I'll mention it again. Yeah, you can see right there. Those eyes, I don't know why, they just make me think of the Odyssey eyes. Also, there's so many of them on the road. How many glasses could they possibly require that needs like 7 different semi-trucks to deliver? Last lap. Almost got away with getting hit by a bus instead of taking the blue shell, but I was a little too fast and missed it as a result. We're back up to 10 coins, so we should be going in there fastest. Gotta be careful though, Yoshi is right on our tail. But it's what? Actually, I don't even know. Oh, the finish line is right in the center there, so we're in the last 8th of the course. It's just finish this circle and we're good. Maybe the wall will give us enough speed for it. And we're golden. That's another first place finish. And that actually was one of the quicker sets that we had. I guess the older courses are going to be a little faster. And that just might be because they were built to be a quicker race than some of the other ones. Alright, so we'll skip ahead and look at that. The gold trophy. Congratulations, another 3-star. 210, so here's another vehicle customization option. I don't know if they're going to be as nice as those wood wheels were to us though. Thank you guys for coming on out for this part of Mario Kart 8. And I'll see you guys next time where we take on... I've already blanked on which course it is. I guess Leaf? Even though I said Leaf before, that was the Crossing Cup. This is the actual Leaf Cup. See you guys then.